Hi friends, this quiz will help you to learn circulatory system with 30 questions at 3 different levels and you have 7 seconds to answer. Question number 1. What is the main function of the circulatory system? The options are digestion, respiration, transport of materials, movement. Your time starts now. Circulatory system transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones and waste throughout the body. Which of the following are major components of the circulatory system? Options are heart, blood, and lungs, heart, blood, and blood vessels, heart, and blood. Circulatory system is made up of heart, blood vessels, and blood. The lungs are part of respiratory system, not the circulatory system. The human heart is made up of how many chambers? Two, three, four, five. The heart has four chambers as you see here, two atria and two ventricles. Which blood vessel carries blood away from the heart? Veins, arteries, capillaries, venules. It is the arteries that carries blood away from the heart whereas veins bring it back to the heart. Which component of blood carries oxygen? Plasma, platelets, RBC, WBC. The answer is RBC or erythrocyte that contains hemoglobin that can bind to oxygen. How many chambers does a fish heart have? One, two, three, four. Fish heart have two chambers consisting of one atrium and one ventricle, which allows single circuit blood flow, which is the largest artery in the human body. Pulmonary artery, aorta, coronary artery, carotid artery. Aorta carries oxygenated blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Which part of the heart receives deoxygenated blood from the body? Left atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle. Deoxygenated blood enters the right atrium via superior and inferior vena cava as you see here. What prevents backflow of blood in veins? Sphincters, valves, muscles, arterioles. Valves prevents backflow of blood into the vein. What is the average normal human heart rate at rest? 30 to 50 beats per minute, 60 to 100 beats per minute, 100 to 150, 150 to 200 beats per minute. It is 60 to 100 beats per minute at rest. Which side of the human heart pumps oxygenated blood? Right side, left side, both, neither. As you see here, it is the left side that pumps oxygenated blood into the systemic circulation. What type of circulation carries blood between heart and lungs? Pulmonary, systemic, portal, coronary. It is a pulmonary circulation that transports blood between the heart and the lungs. The coronary arteries supply blood to the brain, heart muscles, lungs, body. coronary artery deliver oxygenated blood to the myocardium or heart muscles? What's the primary function of platelets? Oxygen transport, immunity, blood clotting, heat regulation. The primary function of platelets is coagulation and stop blood loss by blood clotting. What is the approximate total volume of blood in an adult human being? 1 liter, 2 liters, 5 liters, 9 liters. It is 5 liters of blood in an adult human being. What is systolic blood pressure? Pressure during relaxation, minimum pressure, pressure during contraction, pressure in lungs. It is a pressure in arteries when ventricles contract or pressure during contraction. Which chamber of heart pumps blood to the lungs? Left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. So it is a right ventricle, as you see here, it sends deoxygenated blood to the pulmonary artery. Which part of the blood is mostly water and makes up about 55% of its volume? RBCs, WBCs, plasma, platelets. Plasma is a liquid part of the blood containing mostly water and dissolved solutes. Which instrument is used to measure blood pressure? Thermometer, barometer, sphygmomanometer, stethoscope. Sphygmomanometer measures systolic and diastolic pressures. Which vein carries oxygenated blood? Pulmonary vein, vena cava, jugular vein, femoral vein. The answer is pulmonary vein that carries oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart, as you see here. What is the pacemaker of the human heart? AV node, SA node, Purkinje fibers, bundle of His. It is the sinoatrial node or SA node that generates impulses initiating heartbeat rhythm. This is the SA node. Which heart sound is produced by the closure of atrioventricular valves? Lap sound, tap sound, murmur sound, click sound. The first heart sound, lap, occurs when AV valves close during ventricular contraction. Which of the following blood components lacks a nucleus in humans? WBC, RBC, platelets, plasma. Mature red blood cells or RBC are enucleate to increase oxygen carrying capacity. Which structure connects the right and left atria in the fetal heart? Ductus arteriosus, foramen ovale, ductus venosus, ligamentum arteriosum. Foramen ovale allows blood to bypass fetal lungs by connecting the atria. Cardiac muscle contraction is initiated by which ion? Sodium, calcium, potassium, iron. Calcium ions trigger contraction by binding to troponin in cardiac muscle. The answer is calcium. What is hemolymph? Blood in amphibians, blood in fish, blood in open circulatory system, blood in closed circulatory system. It's a fluid that circulates in an open circulatory system, mixing with interstitial fluid to facilitate nutrient and gas exchange in insects and mollusks. What is double circulation? Blood flows only once through the heart. Blood flows twice through the heart per cycle. Blood flows once through the lungs and heart per cycle. Blood flows through two hearts simultaneously. Double circulation refers to two separate circuit units, one for oxygenation in the lungs and another for distributing oxygenated blood to the. An ECG records heart sound, blood flow rate, electrical activity of heart, oxygen level. ECG monitors electrical impulses of the cardiac cycle. In which part of the circulation does gas exchange occur? Arteries, veins, capillaries, heart chambers. Capillaries allow exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste between the blood and the tissues. The answer is capillaries. Final question: which layer of the blood vessel contains smooth muscle and controls vasoconstriction? Tunica intima, tunica media, tunica externa, basement membrane. It is the tunica media that has smooth muscle regulating vessel diameter and blood pressure. Comment your score below. Thanks for watching.